Attention landlords, are you able to legally raise the rent on your Section 8 tenant? This is a great question, right? Well, in this video, we're going to break it down so that you have the clarity that you need. If you think about it, when you have a tenant that's using a housing voucher, technically the rent, it's not just between the tenant and the landlord. It's technically between the tenant, the landlord, and the housing authority. You definitely want to keep that in mind. Next up, let's talk about increasing rent. All right, check this out. If you have a Section 8 tenant in place, you can't just send them a notice to increase rent like you would in a traditional sense with a standard lease. You see, in this particular scenario, you have to contact the housing authority and you have to request the rent increase of them. And then at that point, you're going to patiently wait to see if it gets approved or denied. All right, so here's what you want to consider. The housing authority, they're definitely part of the process and they understand that you're asking for a rental increase. However, they need to verify that what you're requesting actually makes financial sense. They're going to look at the local comparables. They're going to see if those comparables coincide with what you're requesting. If it makes sense, yes, they may approve it, or they may deny it. All right, so let's say that the rent increase actually gets approved. Well, with that being said, there's a multitude of things that could take place. You could have the tenant's rent portion actually increase, and on the same note, the subsidy could also increase as well, but it is dependent on the income of the tenant along with the rules and regulations of the actual program.